Bier bitte.
Oh, dude. Oh, okay, it is working. Sometimes it doesn't work.
I'm glad you finally accepted my invitation.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non!
Mais
And I'm
non.
glad to meet a new friend.
I beg your pardon, but I'm not looking to make friends here.
But you seek allies, no? Is it not in a sense the same thing? The friend of my friend is also my friend, and you say you know Henri, a likable boy, although he could still learn quite a lot from moi-même.
How did you end up at Malashov? You said you were a poet. Where have you been? How come we haven't heard of you?
How did you end up in prison?
And oh. This
I'm like really not interested in this dude's dialogue. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you reckon?
Do I have to talk to these guys? Meet Barb? Oh, I just need to meet him.
Such rare. I'm God.
Peace out it and I and this.
Who would rather not? Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are throwing
Brother, what's
so?
good, brother? Welcome back.
Are you looking for friends among us?
Let us say rather that we have chosen a side. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole
The act that
land
never ends.
is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzig Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
Well, maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his...
Wait. A blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world, for our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father.
Oh,
Certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
which is
Don't
Henry.
make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just
Private
like
Fart.
yours
She did at
to
first.
you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only
I'm
found
trying to
out
think of a
about
way
it
to
recently.
spin the name.
Enough.
Young Sturge, Lil
I'd
Sturge,
rather have a drink. Will you
YC
have one
Sturge.
too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good
Good
health.
hell.
Yeah, yeah. I skipped all of this yesterday. Right, Lil Sturge. Lil Sturge. Yo, what up, Lil Sturge? What up, Lil Sturge?
Dear
Sturge.
friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here, too, he is up against resistance.
The dude's
He's a
cut
capable
is
strategist, but
crazy,
a poor
bro.
diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we
Sturge
could have
Jr..
him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to
Young,
spare?
young Junior Sturge
Has
the
any of
second,
you got men and money to spare?
or just straight Sturgill Simpson.
We don't have men
I
out
doubt he
there.
has a
Yes,
TikTok.
we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait!
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
I wonder if I could find a picture of him as a kid. The young Sturgill. Dude, why does my shit not work on here? Like, I can't scroll for some reason. Fuck. Dude, I don't fucking know what's going on with my fucking computer. Now it won't let me. Fuck.
Useful to me at today's gathering.
I didn't lose sounds.
That's,
I was just in a
Indeed.
different tab on my
And
computer.
that's
It's
why
my
I'd
fault.
like to ask something of you.
Does that? Exit out of a bunch of shit. Indeed, and that's why I'd like to ask you something. I'm busy right now. I
As
don't.
it happens, I've got nothing better to do anyway.
Excellent. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner. At a gallop.
Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it...
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless death, and also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Bocek of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Success.
I hate that I have to play as this dude, bro. Are they all at least here?
Nobody has the likes of these.
I'd like to check.
Ha! Even better. But you won't be.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do. Well, we have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with all...
Well, I'm having a...
I apologize.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then. What are you doing here?
We'll talk later and in private. Right now, we have more important things to attend to.
Don't try my patience.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into
Is this
a
his
house
father,
of
dude?
ill
They both
repute.
look... He looks
Your
older.
whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh, actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You
Christopher.
won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
What the fuck? Who's this guy?
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
This is his brother. Oh, sticking up for his pops. Sticking up for your pops. So do I have my Master Strike then?
Swing with your
Okay.
whole arm, not just your wrist.
Bro, what the fuck? Come on.
What's wrong with
Not
your
bad for a
leg?
priest.
taught you that? Did they teach you that in the seminary?
You don't know which end of that thing is up.
Fuck you. Wanker!
Some bullshit, dude.
Show your stuff. You're fast. What the?
Look in my eyes, not at my sword.
No, fuck.
Left arm
That was
lower.
sneaky. Fuck you.
Stand firm.
Not bad for a priest.
Otherwise, the first strike will put you on your arse.
That was sneaky.
Come on, buddy.
No.
Master strike your ass, dude.
Cover your right side. You've got a gap there I can
That will
drive a
do.
cart through.
Yeah, buddy. Thought you could get your fucking big brother and shit.
Look out.
What? What? You don't even know Dad. You don't even know him. You just met him. He's our father, having ass, looking ass boy. All right, where are we going? Am I done in this area? I gotta talk to him now.
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
Still no luck.
And no luck again, eh? When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's
Come on,
why
dude.
you want to talk to Alder.
I need to get him on our side.
I've got to get him on our side and to cooperate with us.
Aren't we all on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that. But it's time to put it into action.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me and tell me what it's all about.
All right, then. It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without...
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
That's what I was just
I
saying,
expect
Mr. Update
Alder's not
version
the only
2.
one you're after.
Literally looks older than the guy.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how...
It's all the boozing and whoring, dude.
Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Pussy ass boy.
Why we mustn't push too hard.
Feel like I'm getting really close to the end.
Was ist denn los? Ein Bier bitte.
Oh, I need to go down? Really?
Find where you're going.
The fuck am I supposed to go? It just told me to go up. Back up, bro. Oh, this was the right spot.
Most out of it.
You seem a bit out of sorts. Anything wrong?
Oh, these grand aristocratic assemblies are nothing for me. I'd be happier if they just told me in the morning how it all went and what my boys have to do next.
But then you'd miss all the grub and the booze. And the gossip.
Oh, and have you heard anything interesting here?
It seems Liechtenstein's looking for allies.
And how's he gonna do it? Didn't you see them all fighting tooth and nail here just a while ago?
Well, different approaches work with different people.
The only approach that'll work with Sigismund is open resistance. Maybe on the field of battle?
Let's hope young Lord Capon manages to stay free for a while longer. Ever since leaving Rattay, he's gone for... God forbid. Henry's not here now to pull him out of it.
In that case, it'll be up to you. I'm sure you wouldn't leave him to disgrace himself in front of Hanush.
A lot of people think the wealthy burghers will stick with Sigismund, whether out of fear or convenience.
No, that's to be expected. As long as Sigismund has the city council under his thumb, no one will rock the boat.
Well, at least there's a few individuals here, like Ruthard.
Sigismund confiscated his castle and half his estates. That'd be enough to make a man mad. Not to mention that his son was killed in the siege of the city.
What was it I wanted?
Alright, which one of these guys am I talking to?
Sir Bocek, I need...
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a... Fjobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes.
On the contrary.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top, only in order to get them.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't want to end up like Ruthard.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting property, ideals go out the window.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund?
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
Okay. I'm fucking tired of shit, dude. And going through these dialogues is like the worst part when you're tired. Perhaps someone of suitable standing with Yitka would also gladly accept. I won't want her to be unhappy. What about me?
I'd be honored to oblige. I'm in my prime.
Forget about it.
Forget
Even if by some
about it.
miracle you could manage to sire children.
The truth doesn't offend, my lord. How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
He may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
Uh-oh. Poor Capon, dude. She better be hot.
So, will you support our plan?
You're selling the skin of a boar that's still grunting. First, I want a confirmation that the wedding will take place as soon as possible.
And what if Lord Capon refuses?
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his
He gets no
sacrifice.
choice, dude.
Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
Alright. Alright, take a piss real quick. Lords of Lipa. The Lords of Lipa. Of Lipa. Hanush. Alright, we need to go find Hanush. Which... I'd laugh if he's sitting at the same table. I don't know why, but that'd be kind of funny.
Take a look at that. A nightingale, Sir.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
Sorry, guys, 1 second. That's not what.
Turn into windshield
Safe flight
cracks.
repair, safe flight replace.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video today. Today, I'm making a video on the Apex Pro keyboards that have the unique OmniPoint switches. So if you didn't know, the Apex Pro keyboards don't just have your regular, cherry reds or your brown switches or blue or whatever. Most keyboards have regular switches like that. And when you go on Amazon, you go on eBay to find custom keycaps for your keyboard, they're usually going to say they work with MX switches, they work with brown, this, that, this. So the issue that I was having with the SteelSeries Apex keyboard is it has custom OmniPoint switches. It's SteelSeries, it's their own unique switches, and when I looked up like SteelSeries Apex Pro keyboard custom keycaps, nothing really came up. So that's why I'm making this video today. I wanted to let you guys know how you can take your Apex Pro keyboard from looking just the regular way it looks with the regular like black keycaps to something unique and fully customize it with some white awesome keycaps like how mine looks right now. The light just reflects so much better on the white keycaps, and it takes this keyboard to a whole new level.
I just want to because I hate the feeling of my keycaps. You guys are like, what the fuck?
For your Apex Pro with the OmniPoint switches, you're going to want to find keycaps that say they are compatible with the MX, the Cherry MX switches. Those are the ones that seem to work the best when it comes to working with the OmniPoint switches on the Apex Pro keyboard. So the keycaps that I have found to work well with the Apex Pro with the OmniPoint switches are the HK Gaming ones on Amazon. Now, of course, you can try whatever other brand you would like that has the Cherry MX compatible keycaps. These are just the ones that I found to work. I haven't had any issues with them. I did see that some people had some of their keycaps like sticking when they would push them down because something with the LEDs in the Apex Pros and the OmniPoint switches. But so far, I haven't had any issues with these. So if you want to go the safe route and just get these, I'll have a link down below in the description. But like I said, these are just the ones that I have found to work well. Of course, you can take a look and try to match maybe all the dimensions and all the specifications that the HK Gaming ones have with other keycaps that you might like. But overall, like I said, these are just the ones that I have found to work the best. Unfortunately, at this time, SteelSeries does not have a full white keyboard, so that's really why I wanted to do this. I really wanted to match more of my setup, because as you look in the back, I've got a lot of white features on my setup, so I just thought with the black mouse...
Okay, I'll look into that later, but... I've gained us an ally.
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those Kuttenberg stuffed guts.
On the contrary, it's Bocek, the Elder of Kunstadt and Podjebrad.
Kunstadt? My Christ, he's the last one I'd have expected to step up. How the hell did you do it?
Well, I explained to him how such an alliance could be mutually beneficial.
Mutually? What do you mean?
He's got a pretty serious personal interest in this... bond.
Stop beating around the bush and spit out what you promised him.
Lord Kunstadt has a niece, so... I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstadt. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Oh, he completely on board.
Cheers.
He says like, "Oh, I'm
Cheers to
fucking
you,
down."
And to your parlaying skills. Take a look at that. A nightingale surrounded by hawks.
I'd like a beer.
He caused us a shitload of trouble.
Even though Jobst is right, I'm in favor of decisive action. We can no longer afford to wait.
As if I didn't have a trace like fighting ready. Like my war, I can't leave unattended for a few days without him damn near getting executed.
Oh, go easy on him. It wasn't his fault. And you said you forgive him.
Hey, innkeeper, that's
Last
you.
time,
To your help, my friend.
shenanigans of his have got to stop.
Huh? Young Lord Capon is an adult now.
He doesn't act like a pilot. So far he's off. Right? Find him a way. That'll split him out in no time.
Interesting idea. Maybe he really needs a first.
Coaching this afternoon. And I supposed to find him a bride on top of it? No Parker's got. Them melted things make you dry before you can see them down.
Really? Uh-oh. Damn, bro, I shouldn't have put these on here. Holy shit.
Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
Try not to break the damn keyboard while I'm at it. Wait a second. I don't have this key on my keyboard. How do I get off this? What the fuck? Bro, I don't have this key on my keyboard. Oh. Sorry, I was putting my caps back on my keyboard. I need to find different caps for this keyboard, but I don't know where to look. I put the ones from my old keyboard on my new keyboard, and I thought I'd like it, but I do not. Alright, this guy's down here.
Sir Bocek, your niece Yitka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush... Agreed. Without reservation.
Odd future Wolfgang, kill them all, Chris.
Without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstad.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yitka and the unhappy Lord Cable.
Here's to a good bargain.
I want to see his reaction, bro. He gonna be pissed.
Visible or something.
What the fuck? Where do I go now? Very important for Liechtenstein was the support of Lady Anna and Waldesny. Despite all the gossip about her husband's untimely death, she maintains a reputation of a clever woman in her own right, as well as a savvy dealmaker. Her skills useful to the allies, as if not more than her money. Where's she at? Tell me. Why am I not playing as Henry, dude?
Jesus, I feel like... What game would... Cardinal. And do you have enough... Aha! Masters, let's play...
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
I'm not sure why I'm playing with him, but I am. Got this fucking guy hovering over us. 1, 2, 3. Damn, son.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Well, that's no
But
That's what the smiting
have
of
much
Sodom
anyway.
must have looked like.
A tankard of ale, thanks.
Here.
I knew it.
Come on.
nice,
I
dude.
said as much.
He said as much, dude. We got a pair of 2s, 2 1s, and a 3. Better off trying my luck. And look at that, it paid off.
You have to have a bit of sense and count the dice.
Fuck you, buddy. Can you go away, dude? Keep on busting, Big Daddy. Yes, dude.
Here.
Bust. Roll your last dice, buddy. Roll your last dice.
God, I'm done.
Back in '98.
What we got? What we got? 3 5s? No. That's 3 5s right there for sure. Yes, sir. I'll take it.
See, you can do it. Keep it up.
Oh, drink to that.
I don't know why I'm playing dice as Godwin, to be honest. It's not like it's going to be any of my money.
I just pick them up and throw them.
That's 3 6s right there. Boom,
That's all
boom.
there is to it.
Boom, boom.
You might even win with that.
Well.
Yeah, all I need is one, dude. You better get some points there, buddy.
Huh.
Let me win real quick. Look at that.
Kurva.
That's
Why
what I'm
do I
talking
Thanks,
about,
dude.
damn it.
Yes, dude. That's what he's talking about. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Do I just go sleep? Bro. Dude, get the fuck out of... I can't sleep.
I'll be right with you.
Sir Kunzler. Oh dear. Will you support Margaret? Do you think...
I came.
Why? I hope...
I'm
So it...
Really
What
don't
do you
care
want?
about you.
He said-
You're not part of the quest,
Understood.
dude.
They
So.
leave it. God be with you.
God be with you. No. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady.
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
How do you know Liechtenstein is behind it?
I know most of the people here very well. Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave's plans, but they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud. While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees his opportunity.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and...
Then you've come to the right place.
Then you're in the right place.
I'm like over this
This
dialogue,
occasion
dude.
provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor.
Do you have something in particular?
Well, one of the guests here...
who's that?
Harman Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him...
All right,
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he'll bring them to me. But watch yourself.
Okay, I'm just ready to get done with all these little... I don't like playing a game and when they make you play like a random character for like part of the story. I don't know why.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? No.
Very hard. Shut up, servant. This is my home.
I'm waiting here for you.
Oh, how's that?
I've been watching you for a while, and I have a feeling you do well to talk a little. In conspectu Dei.
Who in God's name are you?
In God's name indeed. I'm a priest, and I know a wretched sinner when I see one.
Is it that obvious? Christ above.
Don't blaspheme. It'll help you more to confess.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? No one's allowed in.
Bro, what are you talking about? I just got through... What?
Shh. I'm here on a matter of Lady Anna of Waldstein's. It's very important.
And what would her lady...
That's none of your concern. But Lady Anna stressed that it's...
No? What's that?
If you hold me up, Lady Anna will give me shit. And I'll have to drop it on your head. And since you're just a fucking groom, you can complain.
No, it's... And in the morning, when I met him, I swore I never let... Even though my back was scratched raw from...
That's a mortal sin.
What just happened?
Lying with a woman that, and then lying about it too.
I'll go to...
You won't. As long as you repent.
I'll start... That won't please Lord Odorin.
I don't know why it's not showing her on the map.
I've got those papers.
Quiet!
Lady, with all the clamor going on here they are.
You're more capable.
You're welcome.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble.
Yes, quite. But
how could I refuse?
And to this...
I don't care if this dude gets fucking shitty.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, Miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwyn of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed.
Oh, Capon's gonna be pissed.
And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord, but we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Oh, this is depressing.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Poor Lord Capon, dude. Maybe it won't be so bad for Capon.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. And still is on Wencesla's side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rabble get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the City Council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way.
Drink.
Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city, and I want clear and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed.
I wanted to tell on it,
You,
buddy.
Don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago.
You don't. Can't you tell white from red?
Well, no matter. At least the Takai will remind us of our home. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into
I
line,
just needed,
but
like-
what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
You waving at me?
But the wine is good here. To your health, my friend. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire.
He doesn't seem like that bad of a guy.
You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
And then you got fucking Lord Capon being forced to marry somebody he doesn't want to marry. This is fucking hilarious. Let me get in on this combo.
While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Raposh. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Raposh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
Maybe. We could use it to raise this town all too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
What if they know who I am? Oh. Dude, don't throw me back. Oh my god, dude. Fucking shitty, dude.
I couldn't resist it either. The sausages were awesome. Delicious. And when those two go,
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, tomb touching, come now. What's become?
I never had one.
Truly.
Oh, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only there's nothing to drink. We've run dry.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it.
I'd rather we didn't end up like that.
Who comes strolling by? A word, if you will. Yes. First, you ridiculed me in front of Alder, and now I find out you're sneaking around my house like a thief?
I should have known you'd turn your servants into snitches.
And you're as drunk as a fiddler to boot.
And I intend to get even more drunk. Anyway, I have to go for some more wine.
My wine?
A distinguished guest's wish.
I'll see about that. And you, get out of my sight. You reek of booze.
Isn't he drunk too?
Just look at him.
The fuck?
But you can hardly stand straight, Martin.
Bullocks, you're changing the subject.
Why are they all standing around this
Have to
horse?
admit, I'm right. Conrad, my friend, you'll vouch for me.
You either ignore us or slander us.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Jobst. He sorted out things here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss and vinegar. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take?
Nothing to discuss. It'll be at our... It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that...
But there are... I'd bet my right arm old...
What?
Dude, celebrate with the guests. I have to find Capon, dude. He's definitely not a fan. I am curious, actually. Like, I don't care about what any of these other people say. But Capon, I am curious to see what he has to say. About his new wedding. There he is.
You get it, Father.
Please, Call me Rabbi, Lord King.
Can't even talk to him?
Whatever. Should not curse either.
Say... Be quiet.
How'd you like a wine, Siobhan?
The art of winemaking has a long recipe. This. Give me 100 nights in.
Celebrate with the guest. I just fucking come flying over the balcony. Jitska!
Having a... Well, what do you... Don't shy. Leave me. Well, let's talk. Play. And what... Let's keep it as... What you...
Oh, I hate playing when I can't see anything. This is always fun. Oh, I can actually see this time. What am I just gonna roll shit the whole time? Well, we're playing a small game. I might as well just have taken the points before I bust.
God be with you.
Three ones? No. 3, 4, 5, 6. $400. That's all I need. Come on. Really? Come on. Give me something. 3 5s. 2 5s and a 1. I need 150 points. Come on, he needs 1,000. Watch him get 3 1s. Easy, right here. Boom, I win. Who the fuck? A carrot? You fucking piece of shit. Alright. Erica from the Nomads Camp told me that the wallet have been cursed. She gave me. Oh, I'm not.
You couldn't think of a fancier name?
I gotta search for jugs of his fanciest wine.
Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child. What's going on?
Well, looking at him closely, I reckon he's more of a draft horse. There are a few of those around my mind.
But I can't pick up any.
What's that? Huh. Strange. Huh? Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Oh, I can't even go in there.
Looking too happy at the moment.
Got a different idea of what a horse is, then we'll have to discuss it.
Maybe I should add some spices. All day long, they're trying to agree.
Sorry,
From cleaning.
I've come to rescue you.
Really? Why don't you save that sweet?
Well,
It occurred to me we could maybe spend a little time together.
Of course. What else? Do you play dice?
You mean strip dice?
You strip if you like. Either way, you'll end up bare-assed and with an...
Okay.
Not up to... Look, if you want a bit of fun, go and see Dasha. She slept...
I need help with something. Do you know where I might be able to find the wine pitchers? I mean the ones with the really good wine that the Lord saves for his nearest and dearest.
3 of a kind.
You're one of those.
Or you can get like a flush if you get 1 through 5. Royal 1 through 6.
I should say so. I'm his son.
And I'm the king's daughter.
3 1s is 1,000.
Anyway,
3
I don't
2s
know nothing
200.
about no
3
wine.
3s 300.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm sweeping the floor. And I'm about to mop up vomit. Try asking my ma. She's...
Why would he do that? If he was so craven as to run away from the first army.
If it's anywhere, it's going to be down here, right? Oh, there it is.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootheart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Oh, fuck.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Bro, what are you doing, dude?
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Oh, shit.
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Lord Capon better get the fuck out of here, bro.
Jesus! Oh, the surrounding Christopher! Can't make it on his own.
That was something.
Where's my brother? You can dodge? What?
Drive those horses out!
Nicely done!
Smack him on the head! Coming! Brace yourselves!
So there's more coming? Can we shut the gate, dude? Or is this Peter of Pisac? Am I as Henry now? Okay. First off, we need to put my stuff back on. Where's my armor at, dude? The horse hat must have my other shit. Oh, what the fuck? That's why. There we go.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Go!
You won't get me!
Fuck you! Good!
Oh no, I was trying to save the dude. Bro, bullshit, dude. What?
You won't get me.
Alright, kill me, dude. Let me reset.
Good! That scum!
That was some bullshit. Yeah, that's what it's closest to is 10,000.
Go! Whoa, whoa. He doesn't know.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Don't spare him!
You let him on nicely. Fuck you! That hit home. Let him have it! Go fuck yourself!
That's right, bro. Fucked up right there, big dog.
I'll kill you!
What, are they trying to run now?
I'll slice you up! Do that! He's done for! You won't get me! You got what was coming!
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me.
Did my eyes deceive me?
Henry!
Godwin.
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Conrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan. But
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein. She didn't stand a chance against those butchers. May she rest.
Look at the horse in the back.
She was
The
simply in the
fuck?
wrong place at the wrong time. And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost. Good luck.
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it. Nothing. Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Botchek.
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I won't give up on the fucker either.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghout took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you. But von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
I was standing a few steps from von Aulitz when he told Sigismund I was pouring them wine, and had to listen to how Sigismund was going to give him Raborsch. It was a horrible feeling. Not being able to do anything about it.
And what could you possibly do?
Kill them. Both of them.
My fingers would itch too. Was there any knife lying around? Or at least a fork?
Do you know what that would cause?
The war would end.
But at what cost? After Sigismund's death, his army would be cut loose. They'd ransack the city and kill anyone in their way.
Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a
We've lost a lot of allies.
he'll have trouble finding new ones. He'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund.
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's coming for all who resist him.
You want to give up now?
Nobody said anything about we'll treat the wounded, bury the then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey. Oh, God's teeth.
And what am I supposed to do? Can I help somehow?
You've done enough, don't you think?
And I'm sure Liechtenstein can't wait to find out what was discussed at the city council.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first.
What will happen to his lordship now? And to us?
We have to take care of young Sir Christopher. Hope his father comes back soon.
Yes.
That dry devil is old cooks.
Holy shit. There's no delete on this keyboard. I seriously wonder why some of this shit's running. I do love how on reload they switch out the map. Oh, I didn't grab it? What am I doing? Fuck it. Oh my god. Gotta be a shotgun in here somewhere, huh? Oh, there's one right there. Oh, it's in the water? Oh shit. Damn, I didn't even see that coming. Going. How do you want to play this, dude? What the fuck? Jeez. What's better, the infiltrator pop shotgun or the hammer prime shotgun? Oh fuck. I didn't even know he... I better win, dude. That was nice.